Okay, this is going to be an if-then part 2, maybe, depending on how you want to look at it. For June, I believe it was June new releases, I came across these 2 books. So I did an extra special video on these 2 books. And I asked you, contemporary romance or mystery? Which one will you choose? Well, today I have a third choice. Contemporary romance, mystery, or horror? Which will you choose? First, contemporary romance. Finders Keepers. Contemporary romance. Finders Keepers. Last week, Nina Honeycutt was the professor about to move into a gorgeous new apartment with her long-term boyfriend. Now she's single, unemployed, and living with her parents. Even more surprising is the fact that Quentin Bell, her childhood neighbor and okay fine first crush, is also back in town and wants to resume the treasure hunt that ended their friendship almost 2 decades ago. Hoping the reward promised to whoever finds the rumored riches left behind by the town's eccentric turn-of-the-century seltzer magnate will help her get her life back on track. Nina agrees. Granted, last time the search resulted in a broken heart and 17 years of silence, but Nina's older and wiser now. Surely things will be different. Except Quentin is also older and wiser, not to mention distractingly handsome. As they resume their hunt, Nina and Quentin begin to discover all the things they once loved best about each other, but unlike the treasure, the secrets they left that left them empty-handed the first time refuse to stay buried. If there's any hope of finding what they're looking for and for a future together, Nina and Quentin will have to be brave enough to evacuate their past as well. Mystery. Stuart Words, My Barrington. We are going to do the Barrington series on this channel in a few months. This is book 66, so we have a lot of books to go through before we get to this one. Finders Keepers. After attempting an Arrington Properties meeting at the group's newest location, the Vineyard Arrington on Martha's Vineyard, Stone Barrington returns to New York to catch up with his old friend Jack Coulter over lunch. Jack requests Stone's help in settling his niece Sarah into the city life post-divorce. Always wanting to please, Stone takes Sarah under his wing. But when various men from Sarah's past start getting hurt and Jack's loved ones find themselves in a target in a deadly scheme, it's up to Stone to put the pieces together before the shrouded conspirator managed to tear them all apart permanently. Okay. Finders Keepers. John Rothstein is an iconic author who created Jimmy Gold, but he hasn't published a new novel in years. Maurice Bellamy is living not just because Rothstein has stopped providing books, but because the nonconformist Gold has sold out for a career in advertising. Maurice kills Rothstein and empties his safe of cash, but the real treasure is notebooks containing at least more Gold novel. Maurice hides the money and the notebooks before he is locked away for another crime. Decades later, a boy named Peter Sabers finds the treasure, and now it's Pete and his family that must be rescued from the vengeful Maurice when he's released from prison after 35 years. So which will you choose? The romance, the mystery, or the horror? Have a good one.